What's up everybody and how are you doing? Today I found one of my first portraits of my lovely wife Carmen I took almost 10 years ago. And to be honest, I had no idea at the time how bad I was and how far this journey would take me. My name is Patrick and I'm a photographer based in Vienna, Austria, and today I want to give you my top 10 tips for getting started in boudoir and nude photography. But if you don't want to wait and want even more information, tips and tricks on how to start boudoir and nude photography, you'll find the link to our Patreon account in the video description. There you'll also find behind the scenes videos and more exclusive and uncensored content we create with our stunning models. And there will be group critiques and challenges in which you can participate, and much more to come. But for now, let's get started. Tip number 1. Find a place to shoot. You can rent a studio, an Airbnb, a hotel or a motel room. But please make sure that you have the permission to shoot in the space you rent. And if you don't want to spend money, or if you can't find a space to shoot, just start at your own place and shoot in your living room or your bedroom. Tip number 2. Find a model. I would always recommend starting by shooting with professional models, so you can focus on your task, like light, composition and camera handling. There are several websites where you can find and book professional models like Model Mayhem or the Model Kartei, to just name 2. But you can also use social media like Facebook, Facebook groups, Instagram and Twitter to find, follow and book models. If you don't like to spend money, you can ask to shoot TFP. TFP stands for Time for Pictures, where both of you spend your time and both of you can use the pictures for your portfolio without paying each other. Or you can ask a friend of yours who likes to be in front of the camera and is willing to be part of the process. Tip number 3. Get the basics right, keep it simple. I talked about this point in one of our last videos. Don't overcomplicate things and don't overthink things. Just get started and keep it simple. Start with portraits before you shoot boudoir and nude photos. Start with one light setup and just a few poses. Get the basics right before you try the fancy stuff. Tip number 4. Train your eyes. That's a very important part and you have to be patient. It takes time to train your eye. No matter if it's posing, composition, color balance or anything else you need to learn to be a successful photographer. The best way to train your eye is by following other photographers on social media, like Instagram, Twitter, 500px, Behance, you name it. And finding out what suits your eye and what doesn't, and constantly asking the question why it does or doesn't. Tip number 5. Focus on your model, not on your gear. I can't stress enough how important this point is. For me, it's all about communication and focusing on the model and not about gear and what lens I use and which new super expensive flashlight system I bought. You're working with a human being, and especially in boudoir and nude photography, you have to create a safe space and build trust by communicating with your model or your client to get the best results. Tip number 6. Find your style. Finding your own unique style can be really challenging these days because we all consume way too much social media and we are used to those Instagram filters. But try to be creative and try different styles and looks. There are a million ways you can find your style. In posing, retouching, with your studio space and your message and what you have to offer to your client. It took me a long time to find my style and my message, and it's still evolving. Tip number 7. Learn body language. Body language is a very powerful way to not just shoot sexy pictures, but also to tell a story and send a message. Just try to acknowledge how different photographers and models use body language to express themselves and to make a statement. Tip number 8. Set up a mood board. You have to set up mood boards for different poses, outfits, styles, ideas, moods, colors, locations, model, photographers, inspirations, you name it. And keep on adding to these mood boards. I even use mood boards when I ask models if they like to shoot with me and to show them what I like to do and what they should bring to the shoot. Tip number 9. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That's it. Just shoot. Go out, find a model and a place where you can shoot and start. That's what it's all about, and that's what we love to do. So just do it and have fun. Tip number 10. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Your first results probably won't be your best ones, but you have to start, and it takes time and repetition to improve, step by step. And yes, you will fail and you will suck, like I did, but you will get better, I promise. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any further questions or like more information on this topic, please just leave me a message in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification button. I see you in the next video.